Hello, Craps fans. Welcome back to Oh Craps. Or for me, it's more like, oh crap. Anyway, Tony B with you again. Man, football season started. I'm beginning to see the yellow butterflies flying around. My grandmother used to say, when you start seeing yellow butterflies, that's a true sign of fall. Anyway, today I will be rolling out a bubble crap strategy that I saw Waylon and Alicia do one day on Waylon's channel or their channel. I believe back when I saw it, it was just Waylon's channel. But I know Alicia likes them bubble crap strategies, and I do too. But I also like to scale them up a little bit and play them at a regular table. So that's what I thought I'd do today with Waylon's, I think he called it the don't pass all across. Don't pass all across. Something like that. We're going to utilize the don't pass wager. Then we're going to go across, try to get one hit. Then we're going to scale that down and hope for a long roll. It's a great bubble crap strategy. I've won a little money with it. Anyway, we'll get things started. I've got a $2,000 bankroll. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15, 2,000. And I'm going to pretend like this is a $5 table. $5 table. And they've got one down in Biloxi at the Treasure Bay. And of course, anytime on a bubble craps. Anyway, we're going to start off with $25 don't pass. $25 don't pass. Let's get some dice. We'll get things started. Here we go. 8. All right, 8 is the point. All right, now here comes the risky part. We're going across. Now I think Waylon recommends to don't include the point, but I figure we're risking a lot of money anyway. What's another $30? And then that way, plus that's a high probability number. If I roll back-to-back 8s, at least I'll win a little money. Anyway, we're just going for one hit. One hit, baby. Here we go. We got it. 5. All right, that's $35 we just won. 25, 35. All right, we're going to leave these red ones out here. We're going to pull back all the greens. So that was the all across. This the riskiest. And let's see, we are going to leave out the, let's see, I need some ones. There we go. All right. So now we're hoping for a long roll. We got coverage here with the don't. And even if we roll an 8 and lose the 25, we've already won 35. So now we're just hoping for a long roll. Oh, I forgot the 4. Duh. What's wrong with me? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26. All right. Now let's hope for just a long monster roll. Here we go. 10. All right, that's going to pay $9. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I like to build up a few ones here. I might need them here in a little while. All right, there we go. Let's keep it going, shooter. 8. Okay. we just got whacked on our point. Okay, so we lost 25, but we made 35, and then we won. We hit the 10, so we did pretty good there. All right, so we're gonna take all this down. Let me set that right there, and let's do it again. And we're gonna try to win $100, where the video won't be crazy long. It might be long anyway, because you never know, right? Coming out 10. All right, 10 is the point. Now don't be scared. Okay. Did I forget to put them caps on there last time? I may have. If you're playing bubble craps, though, you don't have to do them caps anyway. Or roll to win table, you don't have to do them. Here we go. 8. There's that 8 again. That's good. All right, we just won $35 right there. 25, 35. Okay. So I'm gonna leave these reds out here. Okay. Well, my hands would work. My fingers. All right, now we're in good shape, statistically anyway. Let's see if we can go on a long roll this time. 7, of course. All right, well, we're going to lose the caps, which are a ripoff. So, and we're going to lose 25, but then we win 25. But we'd won 35 a minute ago, so that's good. All right. So we're up. Let's see, we're up 25, 35, 45. 1, 2, 3, 4, 50. We're up $52. And we ain't had the greatest roll in the world. Maybe we'll go for a little more than 100 if it keeps going our way. All right, we're coming out. Here we go. 7. I done jinxed it now. All right. We just lost that. But we's up. So I'm not going to ladder up just yet, because we're just as likely to get it right back. Come out 7 got us. You can heads that if you want to with a lay 10 or a lay 4. 8. Boy, we're killing that 8. 8 is the point. All right. Okay. Now let's see if we can get our one hit. We can get that 25 back and we can do that. Here we go. Fever. Fever from Geneva. We hit it. That's 35. Okay. Leave these reds out here. Kind of spinning our wheels right now, ain't we? Let's see. Need that 4. And we want the 6. All right. Here we go. 3. Ace called a deuce. Shocker. So sad. 3. Man, see a horn, bet the horn. Why don't I do it? I'm scared, I guess. See a horn, bet the horn. 10. All right. That's going to pay $9. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Build up a few ones here. I don't know why. Just for fun, I reckon. All right, keep it going, shooter. Come on, show them what you can do. Yo, it's another horn. See a horn, bet the horn. Here we go. See? Why not? Why don't I listen to Waylon? See a horn, bet the horn. Dadgummit. That's not part of this strategy, though. What is that? A 5? 5. All right, that's $7. 5, 6, 7. Yes, sir. Keep it going, shooter. The don't pass all across. Snake eyes, baby. See a horn. Bet the horn. Man, the horn is hitting. Let's see if we can do it again. 7. Didn't get it. You're going to lose that cap. But we lose these 25, but we win on the DP. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So we're doing pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Color that up a little bit here. So we're up 50, 60, 65, about $75. All right. And we hadn't had really a monster roll. All right, let's see what we can do here, boys and girls. Coming out. 10. That's good for the DP, really. Statistically. Of course, you never know. You never know. Me and my buddy Bo was rolling out a strategy the other day, and he rolled 4 consecutive 10s, and every one of them was 6-4. 6-4. Anyway, and he was laying the 10. That's what made it so funny. All right, going across. Got to get one hit. Come on. 3. Man, we needed that a second ago. Rolled too late. We ain't gonna cry about that though. Here we go. 9er. That'll pay $35. 25, 35. All right. Let's get all these greens back in the house. Back in the rack. Jack. Alicia's funny when she says Jack. Put it in the rack. Jack. All right. Can we get a long roll this time? Let's count how many times we rolled. Let's see if we roll 20 times in a row and win every time. Here we go. 3. Man, there's that horn again. Shucker. Horn is hitting. 6. There we go. All right, that's $7. That's 2. There's that. The big nasty. The big nasty. We'll lose the caps, but we'll break even more or less. All right, let's see where we're at. We might have already. I'm kind of channeling Alicia because I'm that way too. I win. If I'm lucky enough to win a little bit, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I'm not going to sit there and give it all back. 1, 2, 3, that's a quarter. All right, that's a $100 bill, so to speak. So there we go. 105, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 110, 112. That's pretty good. That's pretty good, brotherhood. And we didn't even have to ladder up. If we had laddered up, as it turned out, we'd have made even more. But I don't ever ladder up the first time that I get burned. Let's see how long we've been going. We haven't been going long. About 14 minutes. Let's go a couple more shooters. How about that? Give this thing a chance to burn us. All right. $25 DP. Oh, and let me explain. Because Waylon's videos at the bubble craps level, And what you would do is you'd have, it's a 1 to 5 relationship. 1 to 5. Once you get the one across. But you start off with, at the bubble craps level, start off with $5 don't, catch a point, and then go $5 across. Okay, hopefully you'll get that. Then come back with $1. $1 to where you got $5 out there and you got $5 of coverage here, or protection, insurance, or whatever you want to call it. So that's the bubble craps level, which I do this a lot. So that's the bubble craps level, but we'll do it at the green chip level, and it's the same 1 to 5. 1 to 5. Once you go across with the $5. Yo, 11, yo. I done jinxed it. We just lost that. Dang it. I tell you what, let's ladder up just for fun. We're going to go 50. Level 2. Level 2, boys and girls. Here we go. 4. 4 is the point. All right. And now, I could lose every bit of it here, couldn't I? 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, and 50. Okay? Are you scared? If you're scared, say you're scared. And then just go play tiddlywinks or something. Here we go. 6. Boom. All right, that's $70. All right, we'll take 75 for 5. Okay. Well, I'm gonna need that 5, but anyway, we got plenty of 5s. All right, now you regress back all these greens. That's our one. That's our one hit across. Now we're going. This is where the 1 to 5 comes in. 10, 10, 10, 10. 1 to 5. 5 times 10 is 50. You follow? But we got to put these caps for our purposes here, where the math will be easy. All right, now let's go on a long roll. Come on, let's go. 7. Dang it! I swear, I just can't. I need Waylon to roll for me. I'm gonna lose the caps. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. All right, but we won 70, and then we lost 4. Okay, so let's see where. Well, that got us even. We're back even. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 150, 155, 160, something like that. 160. What's wrong with that? That's why I don't. And I heard Waylon talk about this. You know, I rolled that 11 and lost that $25. But if you have a sufficient bankroll and can just ladder up, you know, you can recover. You know, unless you just continue to have bad luck. So we recovered nicely, and even though we didn't really have a big roll, and now we're back up in profit. So let's come back down to level 1. $25 DP. And we're coming out. So, I talked myself into that one, didn't I? All right. Well, we'll just stay at level 1. Y'all get the idea. Really no need to keep going and going. Y'all can practice it. Here we go. Coming out. 8. There's our 8 again. 8 hard. All right, there's the 8. And now we go across. And again, if you want to be a little more conservative, like what Waylon suggests, you can leave that off. But my thinking is, especially on the 6 and 8, you might as well risk that too. Then that way, if you come back with an 8, it'll offset a little bit of the loss on the DP. And you'll actually win a little bit. All right. One hit, baby. 4. That's a good one. Now we bought the 4, so that's going to be $50 less $1 VIG is all that is for the VIG police. I just paid the VIG, okay? So don't holler at me. I heard Waylon say one time, talking about the VIG police, somebody wrote a comment and said, hey, you owe $30 in VIGs. And Waylon says, what do I care about $30 VIG? Oh, so funny. All right. Yeah, we had 25 out there. So there's our cross at 1 to 5. 5 times 5 is 25. All right. We'll let this be the last one. So can we please roll a few of these? 4. There you go. I'll pay $9. We'll take 10 for 1. $10 for 1. I'll do that all day long. Here we go. Dadgum 7. I just can't shoot. Apparently, I just can't shoot. All right, we're off because we rolled a big nasty. We'll lose the cap for sure. But we offset that with our DP protection back here. All right, let's turn that into a green. Okay. And look at here. All right, there's 4 quarters. That's another $100. Or swap that in for a black one. So we got 100, 200, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'd probably want to tip more than that, but tip the guys and the ladies. Oh wait, I'm a little bit off here. So we didn't quite win 200. That looks like about $15. Yeah. All right, so 185, 190. Not bad. Not bad. So that's the Waylon's Don't Pass all across. And really, if you can survive that one risky part of the strategy, after that, if you can get that one hit, you really can't lose at that point, because you've won more than you're risking out here, and you've got coverage for the across bet that you're hoping for the long roll. Anyway, I really like it. Try it out and see what you think. Let me know what you think. And again, I get some new subscribers all the time, and well, I mean, not like Waylon, but if you don't know who I'm talking about with Waylon and his girlfriend Alicia, they've got their own channel. Waylon is the great one, I call him, the great one of craps. He's all-knowing in craps. I can't even tell you how much I used to lose at this game before I stumbled onto his channel one day. And I've been glued to his channel ever since. And then I get to know his girlfriend, I mean, so to speak. You know, you see him, you feel like you know him. His dad rolls it out. they have a lot of fun with it. Anyway, hope y'all enjoyed that. I appreciate y'all watching. I love each and every one of you. Christ is King, as Waylon would want me to say, and I believe that as well. Till next time, Tony Boat, Oh Craps. See you later.